several months ago we purchased some organic mix garden soil and created a new extension for our vegetable garden. Now here we put the organic mix, perhaps with some compost in it, and planted some beans. And as you can see, they either died or they're not thriving. Whereas where we planted the beans in our own soil, they are really thriving and even have some beans on them. And what we want is for the beans to grow like this.
Hang on. Look at that.
So I've set up an experiment with various soil types, and I'm going to plant some bean seeds in them. These soils vary from the soil which nothing thrived to our soil, pure compost, and various mixtures. So here are the bean seeds, and I'm going to plant 2 in each of the soils. So I've put it over here out of the wind and rain and where it can get a little bit of sun. Today is the 17th of December. It's now 2 weeks since setting up the experiment, and as we can see here, over here, 3 tubs have germinated and are thriving. Now these are ones which contain our original soil, purely our original soil here in tub 8, and combinations with the organic mix in these others. In the other tubs, which don't contain any of our original soil, there has been no germination. It's now the 22nd of December, about 19 days into the experiment. I'm using a pH meter to see what the pH of the soil is. They all seem to indicate an alkaline soil, pH between 7 and 8, or more than 7 anyway. 23 days into the experiment, and these are the findings. Here we have our original soil in section 8. It shows 2 very healthy plants which are growing. Next we have a mixture of 2/3 our original soil and 1/3 the bought organic mix, and we've got 2 plants which are doing okay. The next one is 1/3 of our soil and 2/3 of the bought mix, and only 1 has germinated. In section 5, which was the pure organic mix, there's been no germination. In section 4, which is a mixture of the bought mix plus some compost in a 50-50 ratio, 1 has germinated. The other 3 tubs show no germination, and these are pure compost. The soil which we did have some growth in, so surprisingly nothing grew in that, and the soil which we had no real growth in, and that hasn't done anything either. Our original soil has done the best. The mixtures of the bought soil and our original soil showed some results. The more of our soil, the better. Let's see, number 4, organic mix and compost. So compost, adding to the organic mix may help. Surprisingly, over here, the soil that gave us this growth actually didn't have any germination, and therefore it seems as though the bought mix isn't very good, and we may need to add in some other substances to enhance it. So I will be adding some soil enhancer to the bought organic mix, and we'll see the results of that later on.